I'm still bullish on PulseChain and the ultimate crypto bull market, friends. Of course, we've got a lot of altcoins. A lot. It's just that PulseChain excites me the most because it's deepest value. It's not even listed on any T1 exchange. There's all these content creators. There's a lot of streamers out there. They're like literally lurking in the dark and they're all ready to come out, friends. And of course, I have a cute Liberty of Finance, a Liberty of Swap, a Liberty statue baby doll costume here that's arrived. Now, I just want to show you what else lurks out there, friends. We've got a couple of things to go through. So just to give you a nice warning out here. Firstly, a warning, you're probably going to get really rich in the next 6 months. I've got big cracker episodes coming here for you. So look, man, I know it's hard, friends. I don't like talking like that because I don't talk like that because I'm Mr. Skeptical. And I'm very realistic about, hey, a lot of poor people, how do you get rich? But it's because of, friends, when we see the business cycle and we know how the business cycle pretty much plays out, once it finally does kick up, people start to price in the future a lot and they go further down the risk curve. But you still got to be careful. I'm going to show you some things that's been going on here, friends. So warning, OnlyFans girls are rugging on PumpFun. Do not risk more than 0.1% portfolio on hyper gambly scams. So this is one girl. Don't know who she is. You're going to see a lot of these things, friends. You're going to see, probably like women, not many clothes on, who are coming to Twitter going, wow, I'm going live. As in, they're going to be launching a token. You're going to lose all your money. Okay, it's PvP. Look, friends, most of these girls as well, they're going to come out and they go, hey, I can rug for $10,000 right now. That's a boob job. Click, I'm done. And they go away. They don't care. There's no ramifications for these. So when you're trading these short-term network effects, it really is short-term. And so you have to be really strict with the risk that you use. Also, friends, more warnings. Sahil, remember, friends, Sahil is, I've got a lot of Indian friends from him. I'm telling you this. He's an Indian dude living in Dubai. Okay, friends, I've got a lot of Indian friends. Lovely people. Just letting you know, Sahil he's like the Indian dude in Dubai who's rugging everyone. You'll see all the names and stuff out here. He's the one, friends. He's behind a lot of the rugs. He rugged Caitlyn Jenner coin, all these rap coins. He contacts them and he says, hey, let's make a coin. Let's do business. And they go, oh, cool. And then he ends up launching a token on their behalf, getting the access to their Twitter, and then he rugs the coins. He gives them a bit of a cut, and then does this over and over again. So he's currently messaging right now all the influencers from crypto Twitter, OnlyFans, and Instagram in order to launch their PumpFun rug tokens. Sahil was behind over 18 different celebrity rugs that went down 99% and bankrupted everyone. PumpFun is catering to dogshit token creators. So he is looking to partner up with these subhuman trash and steal from the homoerotic Soilana trench degens. You know what you sign up for when you play these trash negative EV games. So here is just someone out here sharing screenshots of their DMs with Sahil. And this person is fading him. So Sahil says, hire me. I can make any celeb move. My dream to work with you. What's next? Send Bobs and Vagene? Hi, bro. I'm building micro predictions market with specific focus on Hollywood and celebrities. I'd love to chat with you to get an allocation. Look at this. I thought he was in prison. How to get out? Habibi. No, sir. There's no prison. He's doing it in Dubai. Okay, he's yeah. So this is their model, friends. Their business model is basically just to rug everybody, which is very sad to see. I want to show you, friends. I'm very, very bullish. Look at Binance posted. Do you see what I see? Binance posted these checkerboards. But look at this. This is a Richard Hart. This is when he wore is this Gucci, friends? Gucci or Louis Vuitton? No, the Gucci tracksuit. Remember, even BitBoy wore this out here. So, of course, on BitBoy, friends, you watch my video. Many, many lessons to learn about BitBoy and the story out here. So, Binance, once again, hinting about PulseChain and Richard Hart. BBK, I see Dong Energy. And a friendly reminder, friends, remember, okay, I think there's going to be a PDI conference, October 10th, hosted by Coexistent Stephen. Remember, also, big breaking news, LibertySwap Finance, this is amazing, they've started donating into the Twitter badge for PDI. So remember, friends, on my Twitter, see I have the little PulseChain logo. So LibertySwap, they've donated some money to get a Twitter badge for PDI, which, whoa. Now, remember, friends, you're probably saying, hey, but Somi, didn't you get your flame out? And you're like, didn't you warn us about them? Yeah. I just feel like I went really off script. And then the universe kind of had to reorganize itself. Because I don't know, friend. Look, friend, I'm not an insider. I don't know. You understand? Like when there's bombs going off everywhere, you start checking under your car. You start checking under your couch. That's effectively what I was doing. Not your keys, not your coins. Split your money into multiple wallets. Don't click to people. Don't DM people. There's no free money anywhere. Triple check the website, please, of wherever you go. Do not use Google to find links. Okay? Why is this important, though? Twitter badges are expensive, but they're powerful. They give you a 2x boost to your outreach and view potential. You can see my Twitter username. I currently have the PulseChain badge. You see that cute one here? And so thank you to Mr. Matty Allen. So we have whales and stuff who donate. We do it for PulseChain. But you got to be careful as well. The organization with the badge, Twitter, they put you on like a special business account. And if anybody screws around, as in like, you know, allegations of scam or rugs, they steal all your money, they close your account, nobody gets anything. Okay? Because they don't want this to be abused. You're a professional community organization at this point. You know, because they don't want this to ruin. Because when you have this prestige in this is for Twitter, not like as a person, but prestige when this account is meant to be like you're more of a serious business type of entity of sorts. Okay, interesting to have a PDI one. I think you can only have one. But I never really like friends. We're just using it for 2x boost. You know, it's just a cute little logo, but it is interesting. I think the PDI conference will be on October 10th weekend, and it'll be hosted by Coexistence Stephen. I just want to give you a general gist of things, friends. Also funny, Giga said, who's going to file the company in order to provide the badges? I have no idea. I donated a little. We will keep sending more in the coming days. Communities themselves are the true blockchain assets. Thank you for everyone out here. So, in a nutshell, okay, there's PulseChain core coins. These are bull market assets. Okay, there's a bull market assets. The problem is, friends, the problem with these bull market assets is they don't move in a freaking bear market. They go down. So we need something to take profit into. If we have PDI and PWBTC, you now get to hold PulseChain native assets and you don't have to bridge off the chain, which boosts the network effect and enhances longevity. This is the prophecy. Hopefully it plays out. We'll see. And here you have, again, all these cute logos, PulseChain, Hex, PulseX, and Inc. We'll see how all that plays out. I found this also interesting, friends. You know, as the Charlie Kirk stuff, it's, you know, in the media, it's going to move out. You know, you have Alex Jones saying, it was a trans rage. All of this stuff going on out here. I found this funny. This is funny. The official Discord, so the US government, remember, friends, I've maybe covered this for you. They've lied about so many. I've got a long list of lies. Inflation, the zombie virus, vaccines. We can go on and on. The jobs numbers, everything, right? They started lying. They said they got caught on something. They said that this Patsy dude, the Charlie Kirk Patsy, they said that he was using Discord with messages, but strangely enough, Discord immediately, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but they immediately came out and they said, no, they're lying. We checked the servers. There is none of that. So the fancy banana investigators is lying. So the official Discord comes out and says, the platform was not used in the plan. Okay, it actually wasn't used. So very interesting, friends. But you know what they're all going to do? Walk back all the stuff. Do you know what was this is really weird. You got to imagine this is really weird. Remember, friends, just a day before Charlie Kirk got pew-pewed, the Pentagon, remember I made this video? The Pentagon had a spike in pizza activity. Now, the spike in pizza activity has literally, I think, a near 100% strike rate when a world event happens. The pizza spiked before Israel, Iran. It striked before some Russia, Ukraine. It striked before pretty much everything, friends. It striked before the World War III scares every single time. In the past 2 years, we've watched it every single time. So that the pizza spike happens because what happens around the Pentagon, all the workers in the Coconut Intelligence Agency, they're told, hey, you got to work overnight. So they're like, okay, I guess we're ordering pizza. They start calling up the pizza place straight away. And so the pizza place right around the Pentagon, they get a spike in orders. The day before Charlie Kirk's, they had a spike in orders. And when it happened, I was waking up, I was like, oh, that's because I woke up the next day and I'm like, wait, that's weird. There's no world event. I guess it was nothing. And then Charlie got kirked. That's exactly. Wild coincidence, right? I wonder. I don't know, man. You tell my friends. What do you think? You can read this trans rage. I think it's very important as well, friends. Treat people how you want to be treated. Highest value content in crypto. Don't stop believing. Followers, friends. And a quick message on that. A very important message, actually. Let's play some angel music. Got to remind you of something, friends. Okay? It's insiders and outsiders, man. It's not left or right, black or white. It's not that. Okay, it's not, oh, America, China. It's not that, dude. It's insiders and outsiders. You and I, obviously outsiders. We're never going to be insiders. Okay? Look at this. So in 10 years from now, the left and the right will be still arguing with each other like useful idiots. It's a pendulum. Right now, obviously, it's cool to be on the right. It's cool to be conservative because Donald Trump, I guess, is in, right? He's made it cool. Eventually, they're going to screw up. Eventually, the pendulum's going to swing so hard, it's going to go too far, and then the pendulum's going to slowly start to swing and you get more of a left-focused thing, right? This has always been happening, but there's a constant here. What's the constant? The people who are caught up in the game, you are still poor in 10 years from now, Habib. You're still poor. 99% of them will still be as poor and irrelevant as they are today. In 5 years from now, in 10 years from now, you will still be as poor as you are today, okay? You're useful idiots, okay? You're literally psyopsed. You're just, man, you believe in nothing. They give you stuff to believe in. They tell you, oh, it's the other person, right? Friends, we have crypto, okay? You don't need to be in that game anymore. The best way to play that game is not to play. Don't play. What team are you on? Blue, pink. Well, I don't give a crap. Get out. I don't give a shit. You're a loser just like everybody else. What? You're going to start hating people because they go listen to the box and they get told and brainwashed something? It's all a bunch of fugazi lies. Crypto is the way forward because it's transparent money and actions moving around. Transparent. It's funny. Even though we make it transparent, we still see the crime. It's crime season, baby. We still see it. Okay. But it's transparent. It's a better system. Okay. Nobody can change the Bitcoin monetary policy. Nobody can change it. You can see it on the code. Yes, you opt in. That's why crypto is the future. That's why, friends, we already knew this, by the way. Okay, we've known this for all these years. It's just that every time there's a new narrative and a new story and a new political agenda, people get cucked. Those who accumulate high growth, scarce assets outside of the traditional financial system, those are the ones who will be significantly wealthier in 5, 10, 15 years. And that's not even like rocket science. You already know people who did this 10 years ago are the wealthiest now. The highest growth rate. People, basically, it's another way of saying buying Bitcoin early, buying Ethereum early. Hopefully, we're holding assets that also accumulate these scarcity asset factor in the future. You're buying into growing network effects, communities, okay? Remember, crypto is the future. We are winning. Bull mode activated. I love this cute word. Look at this picture I'll put here. Wasted the entire day award. This is such a perfect fitting picture, friends. This is literally that. You see that badge? Wasted the entire day. That is literally, they give themselves these badges every single day. Okay. People come out, like you have Alex Jones like trans rage, all this trans rage on one side. And then the other side, people saying neo-Nazi, white, racist people, all these other things. And then there's always the, it's a capitalism thing. And always throw these other label after label after label. Yeah. Hey, man, look, I don't have the answers, dude. I don't know the answer. I'm a freaking outsider. I obviously don't call the shots, and I'll never call the shots, okay? I will just tell you one thing right now, okay? If I was calling the shots, I would be laughing because I would be succeeding. Why? Because I just got to sprinkle a little narrative, and I'm like, I go to the left. I go, oh, you know who it was? It was the right. I go to the right. Hey, you know who it was? It was the left. And then you sit in the middle. No one's looking at you. Okay? You can interpret that however you want. I'll tell you right now, being long crypto, you are voting with your actual wallet here. You're voting, okay? Nothing is more useless than going out and doing the picket fence riding. Politicians are never going to listen to you. Waste of time. Total waste of time. No one changes. You can't do anything, okay? Remember, they only have power because they can dilute your purchasing power if you hold their currency. That's how they have power. They take your purchasing power, they go pay the media to go brainwash everybody else. They take your purchasing power, they pay the police to go do something, the fancy banana investigators to go do whatever they want. They pay the economists to go to teach at universities that Keynesian system is amazing, and they tell the economists to tell everybody, don't worry, the inflation rate's really 3%. Okay? They're taking money from the middle class. That's printing money. They're stealing your purchasing power to go and poison you, okay? What a sick, demented system, but that's the system we're living, okay? The best part is crypto is the silent protest, right? That's the best part, man. Friends, you think, friends, let's just check it out, dude. We have a miracle already, dude. We already have a miracle. You've seen it. You know what it is. It's the Bitcoin chart, Okay, you know exactly, friends, this thing over time, nothing short of a miracle. This thing right here, baby. Look at this chart. Started from 0, went to 3 cents, 10 cents. Now it's up $116,000, all right? It's a freaking miracle happened. Friends, you got to remember, during this period of time in 2008, we had the GFC, yeah? And what did everybody say? Oh, you know, it was the banks, which it was. Yeah, it was the banks. But you got to imagine, every time it came, friends, every single time there were collapses, all these political things that happened here, okay? Think about all the events that happened here. You had bombs and countries and sanctions, and you had Alexander trans rage and the neo-Nazi, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, everybody's trying to kill each other. You have the George Floyd. Meanwhile, chart just kept going up. Why does the chart keep going up? Why? Bitcoin's technology never changed. I'm going to ask you again. Why did the chart go up? Money printing. Okay? That's why. Money printing. That's why the chart goes up over time. Money printing, it's a very short way to say the deep state just keeps basically using their power. That's why it keeps going up, man. Because they keep printing money. They print 8% of the supply per year, but they only tell you it's 3%. They tell you it's 3, they're printing 8. What's the other 5%, Habibi? Where's it going? Where's it going? It's paying the banks. It's paying the economists. It's paying the scientists to lie to us. Okay? That's what it's doing. Okay? It's paying everybody in the system to keep shilling the system. That's what it is. Okay? It is what it is. Okay? You're paying yourself to just say, hey, the system's amazing. They pay the media. Obviously, the media. I should be saying the media first. Yeah. They pay everyone in the media to do these. They go, hey, left media, go whinge about the right. Hey, right media, go whinge about the left. Left and right and left and right, left and right. And all the people in the audience following. That's what I say, friends. Look, I don't care. Okay. People can keep fighting each other. I'm just, hey, as a future prophecy forecaster, I bet in 10 years, you're going to be just as poor as you are today if you keep doing that. Because you're going to be holding their fiat. Right? And who's the guy in the middle, the deep state in the middle, right? Not the actual deep state in the middle. Funny enough, all the policies keep benefiting them. Yeah? Another planned crisis. Have you noticed every world crisis has the same solution? Oh, golly gee. Guys, there's a world zombie virus going on. Let's print money. There's a tax coming up from these other sanctions of a country. Oh no, let's print money. Uh-oh, these things are happening really, really bad. Let's print money. Print. Every time they get to print the money, they're gaslighting the people, friends. Gaslighting people, friends. Gaslighting, what does gaslighting mean? It's when you convince somebody that it was their idea in the first place when it really was yours. Yeah? That's the whole thing's just the government gaslighting the population, telling people, you know what's really good? Printing money. Do you ever know that? Yeah. Let's print money, right? And that's why they get the economists, they get the media. The media come out and they say, oh, you know what we should do? We should really print some money to help people, you know? Remember, friends, the friends who did it in zombie virus, Habibi, they printed 4 trillion for their friends. They printed 4 trillion and they hand out for you like a $1,400 check. And you think you win. Did you win? No. Price of a pizza is now doubled in 5 years. Are you making twice as much income? Most of the population is not. Okay? You could be making like 30% more income, but the problem is the price of everything went up 100%. Like, subscribe, Billy Butter, and all. Catch you the next one.